So there's been a lot of talk about wallets recently in the carry community. Alpaca just released their new Billfold, and of course, Evergoods released the highly controversial $70 wallet. Now, I myself coincidentally have been testing a series of RF-welded wallets over the course of just over 2 months now, and I couldn't think of a better time than now to talk about it. What's up, friends? I'm John and this is Unpack'D. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we like to talk about different backpacks, slings, everyday carry items, and other travel related gear. Now, if you like videos like that, or you just want to hang out for the vibes, please hit like and subscribe and support the channel. Thank you. So these wallets make their way via Portland, Oregon from a company called Wayfinder. Now, Wayfinder is the brainchild of a gentleman named Harag. Now, shout out Harag, friend of the channel, super cool dude. And not only is he a longtime member of the carry community, he's also a former product designer at Nike. So he has a background in developing different backpacks and duffel bags and other soft goods for Nike and Nike related brands. But shout out Harag. Now, if you're not even in the market for a wallet and you're still watching this video and you want to support small makers and small companies like Wayfinder, I'm going to drop links to his socials down below. Please give them a follow. So I do have 3 different wallets for you, and we're going to deep dive each individually. But from a material standpoint, they're all made of the same material, and from an aesthetic standpoint, they're all built around the same philosophy. So I'm going to cover those 2 aspects together. So the overall vibe of these wallets and the vibe of the company in general is a very minimalist aesthetic, very clean, no prints, no logos besides this embossed Wayfinder logo that you'll see right there if you shine the light just nice. But you're not going to find anything else on the outside of these wallets, not even stitch marks, because these wallets are RF welded together. So much like you would see on the Elements line from Evergoods, you typically see RF welding in applications where you need things to be airtight and watertight. Now, obviously, these are open wallets, so you're not going to need that watertight or that airtight application, but because you don't have any stitching, it adds that very clean and sleek look overall. Now, each one of these wallets are constructed of a 420 high tenacity nylon that has been polymer coated. And what that polymer coating does, it adds like a rubberized texture to the wallet overall. Now, I purposely didn't clean these wallets up because I wanted to showcase how they pick up scuffs. And even on the wallet I'm still using, still have my stuff in here, is this kind of inside here will pick up some lead because it has a rubberized texture to it. So this is what the wallets will look like after everyday use. They're going to pick up some markings, but the cool thing about these wallets and this materials is super durable, highly weatherproof, and actually on the care instructions on the website, if these get really dirty, like they have markings all along the front and back here, these are actually machine washable. You can just toss them in the machine washer for a refresh. So pretty cool, very durable material. That texturized, feeling that the wallets have, act as a sort of grip. So these wallets aren't going to slide out of your hand, or summer's around the corner here. So if you're into those 4-inch hoochie daddy shorts, fear not, your minimalist wallet will not slide out of your hoochie daddy shorts. Well, at least it shouldn't anyway. Another feature of each 3 of these wallets are the rounded off corners there, so you don't dig into your clothing or leave any kind of clothing imprints there. So this material is very malleable, very soft in the hand. It feels broken in. Now, I can easily see where somebody will pick this up and say, this doesn't feel like a premium material. It feels like plastic. Well, it doesn't feel like plastic because of that polymer coating, but I can definitely see where somebody might interpret this as like a non-premium wallet. So this wallet is the FLUX Cardholder. It's made to hold about 8 cards, and it's only about 4 millimeters thick. Now, 8 cards, I think, is a little bit of an over-exaggeration. I think you could stuff 8 cards in here, but it wouldn't function very properly. I found the best use case for this wallet would be to put 2 cards in the front. Now, these are my blank cards here, so you guys don't steal my credit card information. 2 cards in the front, 2 cards in the back, and you can put an additional card in the center here, or like what I did, 2 cards on each side and an emergency 20 down in the center there. So it keeps a really sleek, really thin profile. This is my preferred wallet of the collection because I can just toss this into my front pocket and it doesn't add any additional bulk, even though I'm carrying the 4 essential cards that I carry. It's exactly perfect for me and my carry. So this is super minimalist. I would recommend this wallet for anybody who has their carry game dialed in pretty good. Like I mentioned, I purposely didn't clean off these wallets because I wanted to showcase the kind of marks that you can expect to pick up there. But the cool thing, like I mentioned, you can easily toss this into a washer for a refresh, or simply just run it in the sink and clean it off, which I'll probably do so the wallets look decent in my B-roll. But again, I wanted to show you what you can expect from daily use of this wallet. The material is durable. I don't think you're going to have any issues carrying this in your front pocket, back pocket. So as of the date of recording, this wallet is only available in black. All of these wallets are only available in black. That may change in the future, but always check the website for the most updated information. And this wallet currently retails for $36, but always check the website for the most recent and updated information, because Wayfinder is known to host sales periodically throughout the year. So this is the DAYBREAKER Billfold. This is the money wallet right here. Now this is the wallet I'm currently using, as we had some local festivities that are cash only. So this was great to have to carry some cash. If you're somebody who carries cash, this is definitely gonna be the wallet for you. So I normally don't carry cash, but since I've got a little bit of cash on me, I've been carrying this one daily. Now this one is listed at 16 card capacity. Again, I think that's an overestimation. If you want to comfortably use this wallet, I would say 4 cards really, and up to 6 cards. So I know, like I said, my 4 cards, I took my ID out there just for this video, but I've got 2 credit cards on this side and 1 debit card on this side. But to me, 4 cards is really the sweet spot for functionality, but you can fit 6 more, 1 more on each side to make 6, and it's still functionable. I think 16 is a little bit of a stretch. I mean, you can put some cards up here, but I think 6 cards max if you really want to use your wallet and make it super functional. Now this wallet is a little bit taller than your average wallet, and it's made to accommodate international currencies, boarding passes. You know, I have 20 baht here from Thailand, and you can see that it's a little bit taller than 20 American USD, but it will fit down into the wallet with clearance for the wallet to close up top. Again, you can put your boarding passes in here, your Swiss francs, your euros, all that stuff. International money should have no problem fitting into this DAYBREAKER Billfold. Again, it's following the same clean lines and aesthetic of all the wallets in the lineup. Same material, so it has that rubberized texture. Have no fear, this wallet will not slip out of your hand. And again, the only logo you're gonna have is that embossed Wayfinder right up front. Really cool. It doesn't add a lot of bulk into your pants, and that's what I really like. It stays pretty slim and pretty, you know, pretty compact. It doesn't look like you're carrying one of them big giant Southwestern cowboy wallets that are very popular down here in Texas. The only downside to this wallet, and something that was pointed out on the Evergoods wallet as well, is that if you carry a lot of cash, like a lot, if you're somebody who just carries a lot of bills, this wallet will not close. It'll bulk up. You know, when I took out my initial, I think I took out like 300 bucks for the local festivities, and I shoved it all in here, and the wallet was kind of, I wish I got a picture of it, but it was kind of big, and it kind of just stays open like that. So again, this is for the minimalist. If you carry a few bills like I have in here, very cool. Again, I normally carry just the 4 cards. I got it stuffed in here just for the purpose of this video. But if I carry my normal loadout of 2 cards on each side, and then, you know, I've got like 80 bucks in here or so, it maintains a really slim profile. It doesn't add a lot of bulk. So this Billfold currently retails for $44, but at the time of filming, it is actually on sale for just $39. A great bargain and a great alternative to the Evergoods Element wallet, especially if you want to try something that's RF welded and get a feel for that 420D polymer coated material. I think this would be a great starting point. I think they're super affordable. You know, again, on sale for 39 bucks versus the $70 plus shipping from Evergoods. And the last one in the lineup is this borderless passport and notebook holder. It is a dual purpose book, and I really like this one because you can use it when you're traveling. It has a spot for your passport, and it has cards on the other side here. Now they're advertised as three cards can fit in each slot, but again, I think up to 4 cards for full functionality. You can stuff 6 cards in there, 3 and 3, but I think 4 is a sweet spot if you still want it to be pretty functional. But just like everything else in the lineup, super sleek, really thin profile. And that's why I really like this wallet for traveling, because it just adds a little bit of protection to your passport. Obviously it's not waterproof or airtight or anything like that, but it adds a nice little scratch and bend proof protection to your passport without adding a ton of bulk. Even with 4 cards in there, it still doesn't add a ton of bulk or a lot of heft to your passport. Now, when you're not traveling, you can sub out the passport for any B7 size notebook, but Wayfinder also carries a line of notebooks. Now, this is the Let's Go Forest Bath dotted notebook there that you can buy. Now, these come in a pack of 3 for like 14 bucks, or you can buy them individually for like 6 bucks. But again, they are perfectly sized to fit this passport holder slash notebook holder when you're not traveling, or even if you are traveling and you're somebody like me who jots notes down about different backpacks when you're on the go and on the move, you can still use this passport wallet, notebook wallet for that as well. So just like all the rest of the wallets, it's only available in one color there. And again, I left the markings and scuff marks to kind of show you what this wallet looks like with some real world abuse. I can easily run this under the water and clean this up, which I'm going to do for my B-roll, but it will pick up a little bit of lint, it will pick up a little bit of dust pretty easy. It's a matte black finish. So this has a retail price of 52 bucks, but it's currently on sale at the time of filming for $42. Like I mentioned, always check the website. I'm going to put a link down below to all the products for the most current and updated pricing. Now, if you're somebody who carries a field notes, that's normally what I carry on the daily. Sadly, it does not fit into the slot of the borderless passport wallet there. While it fits into the wallet perfectly, the back little page here that slides in is a little bit too long. I think I can modify it by cutting out a little bit of height of this and it'll easily slide in there, but this is made for more of the B7 size, so it's a little bit shorter in length. And like I said, I could probably modify that back cover to make it fit, but if you do use a field notes or if that's your preferred notebook, it will not fit into the borderless passport wallet. Now, none of these wallets offer RFID protection, and I do know by making these videos that RFID protection is important to some of my viewers, but Wayfinder still has you covered with the glitch data blocker. Now, it is the same size of a credit card. It's lighter than a credit card. I have no idea how this works. This is a technology beyond me, but all you do is you slip this little card into your wallet and it adds RFID and NFC protection against your other cards, as long as it's within, I think it said 2 inches. If it's 2 inches next to any of your other cards, it will offer that RFID NFC protection. So if RFID blocking is something on your mind, something of your concern, don't worry, Wayfinder has you covered with these glitch data blockers that fit into all 3 of the wallets. And these things are pretty affordable. They're only on the website for like 5 bucks if you wanted to add that RFID protection to any of the wallets. Again, I put it there in the center slot of the FLUX Cardholder there. So if that's something that's super important to you and you want to add a little bit of digital RFID protection, Wayfinder again has you covered with the glitch card that I have no idea how this works. It doesn't take batteries, it doesn't need to be recharged, just drop it in your wallet. Pretty cool. So one bonus product I didn't mention in the intro was these coasters from Wayfinder. It's that same 420 high tenacity polymer coated material, but it's just a little square cutout, again, rounded edges, and it has a center mark there, so you don't you know exactly where to put your drink. But it's pretty cool. Now these are pretty affordable. It's only like 16 bucks for a set of 4. But if you wanted to try this material out, or if you want to add a little style to your drink bar, you can add some sleek minimalist drink coasters to your bar setup here. So each one of these wallets have a different purpose, and I'm glad I found a use for each one. I have some international travel coming up. I definitely will be taking this guy, but even outside of that, having that notebook in there, making it useful for me to jot down notes when I'm testing different backpacks. And of course, attending the cash functions, being able to use the Billfold wallet. And for daily carry, obviously my personal choice is this one here, because I only carry 4 cards on the daily. So all of these wallets are super light, super thin, and I like that they don't add a lot of bulk to your wallet, or to your, to your pockets, or whatever you're carrying. Even if you're carrying your passport into your backpack, super thin, doesn't add a lot of bulk. But what do you guys think of the RF welded wallets, especially since they've been a hot topic lately? Now, the added benefit is no stitching that can fail, and the clean lines that it adds. The downside is typically the materials don't feel the most premium, especially if you're used to like a leather wallet or a high-end wallet. These definitely don't have that high-end feeling in my, personal opinion, but I do like the tactile feel of the 420D polymer coated nylon here. But I'm curious, do you guys own any RF welded wallets? Do you own the WAYFINDER wallets here? I would like to know your opinions down in the comments. What do you guys think about these RF welded wallets from WAYFINDER? Now, if you made it this far in this video, I want to say thank you so much for sticking around. And of course, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Harag at WAYFINDER for sending these out for me to test and review. So again, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this review, but of course, as always, I cannot wait to see you on my next one.